Hello there! Welcome back to another episode of We Are the Senate, a Clone Wars breakdown where we'll watch and discuss a new Clone Wars episode every week.
This week we'll be watching Clone Wars Season 2, Episode 16, Cat and Mouse, and we hope you enjoy the show as much as we do.
Thanks for tuning in, and this is where the fun begins. For those of you who haven't seen this Clone Wars episode in a while, we have a synopsis for you.
Obi-Wan and Anakin must deliver supplies to Christophsis while the planet is under Separatist control. They encounter Separatist Commander Admiral Trench and get more than they bargained for.
Yeah, so this episode, if my information is correct, is set before the Clone Wars movie.
It is.
So I don't know what happened to the timeline, but we're going back. So this is the introduction of Admiral Trench. If you know who he is, I actually think he's a great villain. But let's jump right into our first scene, where we're introduced to him.
Okay, one of the things I love about him is the clicking.
Oh gosh, you love it?
Yeah, it's cool.
I like that Star Wars really went for a tarantula guy.
And it smells good.
See, that's cool because I smell spear and I
fear. I smell spear.
I smell beer, and that's good.
It smells good. So Clone Wars is really creative with the way their characters act and look to kind of reinforce who they are. And so he's literally a spider.
Yeah.
And he has all the red eyes. And so you know that this guy means business. And obviously he's staging a successful blockade of Christophsis where Bail Organa is apparently trapped on Christophsis.
Oh,
so that's rough. So Anakin and his forces were trying to break through, but they can't beat Admiral Trench because he's Admiral Trench and a spider. And so Obi-Wan has a new device that may help them. To be fair, this device is really weird and I don't really know how it works.
Here I am. Tell me about this new weapon.
Where's Red?
You're looking at it.
I'm looking at what?
2 steps forward and you'd actually be kissing it.
Kissing it.
It's a stealth ship.
And it looks terrible.
Yeah, it looks like
Some
a
trick?
Let's
weird
hope the
torpedo.
Separatists think so.
So I assume scanners can't detect it.
As far as we know,
Honestly,
but
the
this
animation looks
is the
better
first
than
real
the
field
movie
test.
here.
That's
Well, they
encouraging.
might have
I
gone
figured
back.
you'd be up to the challenge.
So, I can move in undetected and take them out from behind. That's a pretty small ship to destroy a whole fleet. Are there more?
No, this is the prototype, and you won't be on the offensive. I need you to
You're
run a
gonna
mercy
use the
mission down to the
prototype,
planet's
buddy.
surface.
The prototype.
The ship can
But
carry enough
Anakin's
supplies
probably
for
their
Senator Organa's
best
headquarters.
pilot, so
Oh,
it
I'm
makes
still the
sense.
delivery boy? We don't need the whole fleet. I can do this myself.
Anakin, slow down and do what I tell you.
Ouch!
It's more important to lives than destroy ships.
Anakin, your
I
one
need you
job
to
is to
continue the mercy
listen and
mission.
obey orders.
Yeah, and he never does.
Of course, Anakin can't.
Did you see that pouty face?
Yeah, he's so mad he can't blow up ships. But
Yeah.
I think it's interesting because obviously Anakin and Obi-Wan's relationship changes a lot throughout Clone Wars. But I love his
Yes,
little
it
comment of,
does.
I'm still the delivery boy. So it makes me wonder what
they would do.
responsibilities Obi-Wan had.
Anakin had.
Yeah, and what Obi-Wan actually trusted Anakin to do. Because this is before Anakin has Ahsoka. This is before he learns how to
That's
be
so
a
sad, guys.
responsible person. I don't really know if Anakin ever
He
learned
never learns
responsibility.
that, Adleigh.
But he agrees to do it. He's willing to pilot this stealth ship. But Admiral Yularen has some news for him. He fought Trench one time, I guess, and well, it didn't end very well. So he's warning Anakin about who he's about to go up against.
I have seen his work firsthand. A corporate fleet was blockading Malastare. A fleet led by Trench. That's why I recognize
What's
the tactics.
really great about this
He tore
episode
our
is you
ships
actually get to
apart.
explore Admiral
We barely
Yularen.
escaped with our lives.
Most of the time he's just the
In
narrator
the
guy.
end, a Jedi-led task force moved in to settle the matter. Trench's ship was destroyed, and we assumed he went down with it.
You can tell the animation
sure
is
it's him?
better.
It's possible. Not every captain goes down with his ship.
Well, we may be in luck then, Admiral. My orders are not to engage Trench. just to deliver supplies to Senator Organa.
With all due
Organa?
respect, General, I do not believe we will have a choice in the matter. If it is indeed Trench, he will come for us.
Us?
Yes, I am volunteering my services as consultant, General.
Welcome aboard.
Oh,
Aw, that's really cute,
I can't
actually.
get over Organa right now.
Senator Organa.
It's Organa.
Well, you
Comment down below.
Yeah, is it Organa or Organa? But I like that we get to explore Admiral Yularen's character, and I like that we get to see his friendship with Anakin, because it really isn't explored a ton throughout Clone Wars, so it's nice to have an episode where they're actually teaming
Talking,
up
yeah.
and interacting with one another more than they usually do. So they enact this plan, and Trench is trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
let's go to our
Trench,
next-
buddy. He needs some help here.
I cannot calculate why the Republic fleet has not launched another attack.
It's because there's a stealth
What is
ship
the
out there,
status
buddy.
of the assault on Christophsis? Resistance is crumbling, sir. I would estimate a half rotation before it is over. We need to add some pressure on those who are sent to rescue our enemies on Christophsis. Send the hyena bombers to hit Senator Organa.
I
on
think
the
that the guy
surface.
who voices
That should
Trench
draw
might do
cowards
Krell as
out.
well. They sound really similar. Which makes sense.
Oh
But we're not talking about
no. It does
Krell
make
today.
sense, though.
I like that a lot of times you see the generals really relying on their tactical droid, and he's almost treating his tactical droid as like an information droid. Like, just tell me what's going on, and then he's making his own strategy. And so it's interesting to see them up against someone like that. But of course, they're setting a really high bar that now Trench needs to act very strategic. And this episode may or may not actually do justice to his tactics and everything. But pretty much Anakin is in the stealth ship with Yularen, and they're going past the blockade, but Obi-Wan comes to give him a message.
I've just spoken to the Senator. They're in dire need of our help. Continue with your mission to the planet's surface. I will engage Trench's fleet with the ships I already have.
General Kenobi, with all due respect, you do not have the resources to engage Trench openly. He wants you to attack. You'll be walking into a trap.
He's right, Master. You
There's a
won't
trap.
stand a chance.
Anakin, I've got enough problems without you becoming one of them.
Ouch!
Get those supplies to the refugee camp. I'll worry about Trench. Just stay on course
Your
and...
tactic won't work.
I agree
Prep
with
torpedo
Anakin
tubes
here.
1 through 4. Fixed
Obi-Wan
range
can't
on
even
Trench's
fly a
command.
ship.
Sir?
You heard me, Admiral.
What are you doing?
We need to destroy Trench, and this ship has the best chance of doing that.
I want those supplies
Good
on
boy,
the surface
Anakin.
now.
Maybe you're being.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
He's-
Anakin just...
he's still in his angst years.
Yeah. Anakin's still a child, although he doesn't grow up very much throughout Clone Wars.
He doesn't.
But I love how Anakin just outright disobeys Obi-Wan. I mean, Obi-Wan's still his master, you know, so he
You know.
technically should be obeying orders. But it's funny that Yularen is somewhat agreeing to the plan as well. But I think Anakin has the right idea. He's trying to, you know, save Christophsis for a longer duration than just sending them supplies. So I guess that's admirable, but if Anakin dies trying, they really have no way to get supplies to,
But he can't
No.
die because it would break.
but he
canon.
can't die, so yeah, because it would break canon, so I guess he has plot armor. But he gets a message from Trench,
Ooh.
because
Fun.
Trench knows that something's up, you know? And he's sending hyena
Hello,
bombers
ugly.
down.
Wait, that was a really good animation.
If you're listening, Jedi, you've made a bold move and a grave mistake. I appreciate your decision to face me ship to ship to play this little game. It's been so long since I had a worthy opponent. You have an impressive new vessel.
The more he talks, the more he sounds like
I have
Krell.
dealt
Sounds
with its
exactly like
kind
Krell.
before. Your technology will not save you, and your friends on the planet below shall perish as a result of your failure. The people of Christopsis and her resources shall join the Separatist Alliance. Turn back now. Retreat while you can, for I am your doom.
Fun.
That was very good animation for a hologram. But
Yeah, it is actually.
Trench is obviously a very frightening figure, let's put it that way.
And I
Good
guess
thing
ugly.
Anakin hates sand, not spiders. But he obviously is very threatening. He is threatening to destroy the people on Christopsis. Although if you've seen the Clone Wars movie, clearly that doesn't happen. But he's definitely a force to be reckoned with, and he comes back eventually. No spoilers there, really. Because he's Trench. He's already gone down with one ship. Or not really, I guess he escaped somehow. But Anakin decides to just continue with his plan because he's Anakin and doesn't know better. And,
Nice.
maybe it will succeed. So they engage Trench in battle with their space stealth
I
ship.
bet Obi-Wan is mad.
Obi-Wan is so angry right now.
They are turning around.
They locked onto their
But they're locked onto a magnetic
magnetic signature.
Turn off the cloaking device. Divert all
They're
power to the
trying to
engine.
destroy Trench with his own missiles. Because Trench's shields are down. They have to recharge, I
He is
guess.
headed right for us.
Can't raise the shields.
We cannot. The shields are still recharging.
Yeah, Trench should be dead.
Yeah, I don't know how he survived it too. Was he just floating in space?
Maybe he has more resistance to it. Maybe he was blown back into like a hallway and he was safe.
Even if that, it would blow up. The ship would.
Yeah, I
The
don't
main
know.
part of it.
But
would-
all I know is he's in season 7 of Clone Wars, and so clearly he survived that. But of course, Anakin and Yularen, they don't know that. They think he's dead. So they did succeed in getting to Christopsis, so I guess that's a victory for them. I mean, we never see this stealth ship again, so I guess they decided it wasn't a worthy vessel to mass produce, and
Thanks,
scrapped
everyone.
it. But it's still a cool idea for a Clone Wars episode. You get that a lot in Clone Wars, like cool ideas that never really come back again, unless it's a story arc. But like I was saying before, they set up Trench as this very formidable opponent, and then he is defeated because he lowers his shields, and the shields have to recharge. He seems like a guy that would know if he's sending missiles after them and he's up against Anakin Skywalker, that he's probably going to turn around and fire Trench's own missiles at him. But of course the shields have to recharge, oh no! And so it was just kind of, to me,
Well,
a lame reason to have Trench die.
I mean, die.
Die.
But I mean, Clone Wars is still very much in its baby stage. It hasn't gotten
Yeah.
to like the.
To complete logical
The-
consistency.
So they're gonna like just come up with sort of lame reasons to kill someone off
Yeah.
right
But,
now.
I mean,
But
it
it's still
worked.
fun.
It worked. And it's a cohesive episode in its own right.
Yeah.
But they go down to Christopsis, they're delivering the supplies, and so we see Anakin and Yularen have their first, friendly interaction.
Nice.
Well, looks like we make a pretty good team.
I always like.
I must admit, I am a bit surprised at the reckless
Well, you can
nature
tell
of
that the
your tactics,
animation is so much
though
better.
I cannot argue with our results.
Well, you'll find I like to do things differently from time to time.
Indeed. The Chancellor mentioned
Anakin,
as
you
much,
lie. You do them
though he
differently every
insisted
time.
it was the highest compliment.
Aww.
Oh.
It's nice to see Anakin have a friend.
Yeah. He doesn't usually
yeah.
get the.
Yeah. And I mean, Yularen's even gonna follow him into the Empire, so I guess it works out in the end too. But I really like this episode. I think it introduces a great villain and adds a little bit of context to the whole Christophsis battle in the movie. And I'm excited for the rest of season 2.
Thanks for watching! Please leave a comment, turn on notifications, and hit the subscribe button to support the Threepios.
Also, thanks to our sponsor, Dave Filoni. We couldn't have done this without you.
Stay tuned for new episodes Wednesdays, and
May the Force be with you!